Actually, I didn't put a playlist yet.
Yeah, as long as you're going to do it.
No. Oh yeah, I forgot to smell that. Okay. All right. Dusty. Okay. Today was lovely. I came in and there was tables everywhere. They had a big thing in here, and we're so used to that at the farm, which is great and it's fine and it's lovely. But then, because I'm trying to do all this filming and this class with people at first thing in the morning, right? Like, it's a lot, yeah. So I'm still a little discombobulated, but I'm better now. So, anyways, okay. So welcome. Anything that anybody wants to make sure we address today? Hips. Okay, do you need a good stretch there?
Good stretch, especially the right hip. Yes, the nest is really tight.
Okay. So piriformis is kind of. Yep. Okay. I gotcha. All right. Very good. Okay. So, all right. So let's just start as we do. Seated, however you like. And if that means you want to be raised up on your bolster or just sitting in front, that's absolutely fine. Just gonna close your eyes. You're gonna sit up nice and tall. Relax your arms, let your sit bones ground down. Release your belly and let all of that breath come in through your entire front body. Fill yourself up all the way to the very base of your throat. When you let the breath out, let it slide down your back. Letting your shoulder blades sink down. You might even find your arms pulling closer to your body. It's fine. Let this breath that you're taking right now be about connecting your mind, your body, letting go of whatever you don't need for your practice, and bringing in that connection that you do need. Mind, body, and breath. When you feel ready, let's go into our little flow. We just start to take movement through your neck, your shoulders, flowy movement. You're just listening to your body and it's telling you what needs to move, to shift energy, to shift tension. Bring this down to your shoulders and start to round through your upper back. I want you to start to bring yourself a little bit from side to side. So as you are rolling around to one side, tuck your chin down and start to guide your head and your chin to one shoulder. And inhale back to center, and as you exhale, around to the other side. When your chin is near your shoulder, see if there's any available space to lift your gaze up and bring it back down. Your intention is stretching the opposite side, right? So take the movement that feels right. Doesn't have to be exactly what I'm inviting you to do. Just let it happen as it needs to happen. We're going to get into the hips right away. So I want you to start to shift yourself from side to side. You're anchoring your buttocks down to whatever you're sitting on. And as you shift from side to side, lead with your rib cage until you're far over enough that you feel a pull on the opposite. Okay? Slide yourself over. Okay? We're slow and intentional with these ones. So we can feel when you start to feel the pull in the hip, how deep you feel it. You don't need to go so far that you are stretching more than 80%. And now we're going to pause at center, release the legs forward. We're going to get into a little bit of a twist right away. So you're taking your right foot up and crossing it over your left. You're going to leave your left leg long for this one. Sit up nice and tall. And as you exhale, twist towards your thigh, so belly towards thigh. If you want to add a little bit more to your shoulder, use the resistance of hugging your knee to pull your left shoulder blade away from your spine. But more importantly, I want you to feel that we're targeting that outer hip of your right leg. So as you pull your knee closer to your left armpit and twist into it, that's where you're really going to find that space. Two more breaths there. And then you're going to exhale, unwind. I could push it and take some, yeah, let's push it. We're going to go into a little bit of a figure four. We're really going to fix this space, okay? So you're going to start to slide your left knee to a bend. If this is too much, if it creates too much stress here, then take your leg down a little or a lot. Just land your block under there. We don't need to feel too much. If you're not feeling as much as you want to, the more you bring your leg in, the closer your shin is to your chest, the deeper the stretch. Never push it past where you need to, right? Because you're just going, you're not doing anything better. Okay? If you need to get really close, you can get really close. We're not warmed up at all, so I'm not expecting anyone to be doing a lot here. Okay? Next option to just gently massage the glutes, because it looks like more your performance, but you know, maybe that's a little bit of glute tight. So we're just going to rock from side to side. You can rock over as far as you want. So getting up into, so we get down here, we've got our main glute. But if you really rock over to the side, you might even be able to get into glute min and median. Probably just median. We're going to release here, flex your ankle so that when you release your knee, it's nice and safe. Send your legs out long, sit up nice and tall. We're staying open across the chest and hinging down at the hips. Okay. This one's all about your hamstrings. Take your crown of head, keep it long with your spine. Good. Inhale to sit back up. We're going to cross on the other side. So left leg comes in and over. Right leg stays long. Get that height first, then exhale for the twist. You can extend your right arm forward so when you go to reach for that hug, you can really get that leverage. Shoulder over, gaze over left shoulder. And remember, when you pull that left knee to the right armpit, that's where you're going to get the most action in that hip. Okay? Twist is also for your spine, so keep your spine long. Every inhale, you lift up a little bit. The exhale is where you can twist a little deeper. Few more breaths. We're going to exhale, unwind. Start to slide the heel in, taking note of where your maximum is. Going a little deeper, little by little. Take a breath, check it out, feels good, then go a little bit deeper, bringing the heel in closer. We're going to take about 3 breaths here, so try just, don't push it. Remember, you can always use the block underneath. Okay, and if you need a different combination, block underneath and bringing your chest closer to that. That can help a little bit. That's gonna get more in your hips right now. Okay, and then when it feels right, start the rock. How far over can you go? Ooh, I found a spot. I love it when I find a spot. Here we go. Come up, flex the foot so you can release. Going back into that forward fold, sit up tall, flex your feet, flex your ankles, hinge down. When you breathe in, think about drawing your collarbones towards the center of the room. As you breathe out, think about bringing your belly button closer to your knees. And inhale, sit up. Take the soles of the feet together, knees wide. Slide the heels in. We're going to get into the inner groin just a little bit. Sitting up nice and tall, maybe taking a hinge forward. Release the feet, inhale. Going to come over to all fours, taking circles with the hips. Big circles where you actually feel each hip moving. I want to get you off your wrists a little bit and add a little bit of instability. So take your bolster to the top of your mat. We're going to take forearms to the bolster. You're still doing circles with the hips, but now your belly has to stay a little bit stronger. Okay? And I want you to start to take this into a combination of flossing and rolling through the hips. So you are moving back and forth. You might even come as far as a forearm plank as you come forward. The belly is nice and strong. You take a few in the opposite direction. Pausing here, come back up onto all fours. We're gonna take the leg out to the side. You might, I'm watching through your wrists is what I'm doing. So you might be able to do it on your bolster, but you're gonna tuck your back foot, your left toe is gonna tuck back. So you are in almost a forearm plank, but your right knee is still bent. So we're gonna take, this is actually gonna be harder to actually go. Okay. So now we're going to take the right knee into the chest and then maybe send it out to the left long edge. Okay. I want you to note where you're at on a 1 out of 10. Right? Okay, so now we're going to bring this leg back in, land your knees, shift back for a child's pose, but leave your hands on your bolster. You can just have hands right there so that you can sink your head down. Find some length between your wrists and your moves. You're going to inhale, come back up. Land your elbows on your bolster. Send your left leg long and back, tuck your toes. Okay? So when you're ready, you're going to lift up your left knee. There's a lot of core work happening here. Hug that left knee in towards your chest. Then exhale, send it out to the side. Okay? The other side. So it's like thread the needle, bring it underneath your body. Yeah. Good stuff. Nice. Couple more breaths here, belly nice and strong. Okay. We're gonna exhale, bring it back in. Land the knees. Sit up enough to remove your bolster. We're back to all fours, doing circles with the hips. Okay. Just long enough for one or two before we tuck the toes and bring the hips up. It's downward facing dog, walking it out all the way through the hips. We'll get to the hamstrings in a second. Right now, I want you to focus on taking that twist in your hips through your spine. You might even be moving through your elbows, your shoulders, twisting through your feet, feeling it along the whole side body. And we're going to pause it here. So once you tip your right knee in, twist a little bit that knee to the right so you feel a stretch in your left hip. We're going to keep pushing that left hip up and away. Exhale to the other side. Spend a few breaths here. Exhale back to center, come up high on your toes. Anchor through your hands, get wide through your chest. You're on the pads of your toes, heels are as high as they can. Tilt your tailbone up, then exhale, send your heels down towards the mat for a good hamstring. Stretch all the way through both legs. Then you can start walking it out for the hamstring. So as you walk this one out, the knees go forward, just pedaling. Walk your feet forward, forward, forward. Still all above the hamstrings. We're going to take the feet wider, take it into a rag doll. But this one is a little bit different. So you're going to bend through your knees. So soften through each knee as you shift your hip from one side to the other. Your arms are still swaying, but not as much. This rag doll, I shouldn't even call it rag doll. It's just a combination thing, and it's tough. Okay? Take your feet as wide as your mat. So I'm going to restart this one. We're going to inhale, come all the way up. Feet are as wide as the mat. All 10 toes are, doesn't matter which way they're facing. Okay? You're going to start to bend into each knee. So as you go to one side and the other. This is where I was trying to bring you through your rag doll. So now if you keep this movement, but you can still come over and be shifting from one side to the other. So it's kind of like gorilla arms plant down beside each foot every time you come down. There we go. Last one there. Then land your hands at center, heels over your feet together. We're going to inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Release hands to the side, roll your shoulders up, back and down. Send your hands down towards the floor. Lift up, heels to crown, find your length. Soften your knees, anchor your feet. Close your eyes if you can, turn your brain into your body. Feel every part of the bottom of your foot connecting to the mat. Grip with the toes, plant with the ball. Heels, sink into the pinky edges, roll your thighs in, your calves out, keep grounding down through your feet. Bring the engagement up through the legs and into the core. Uddiyana Bandha, draw your navel in and up. Open across the chest, down through the arms, lifting through the crown. Full activation, feel it, be it, breathe with it. 2 more breaths. Fully active. And we're going to take this next inhale together so that we can release and flop out of it all together. Breathing in. Inhale, slow rise up the arms. Exhale, slow fold. Soft knees, strong belly. Going all the way back up again, inhaling soft and slow. Wide through the arms as you go up, and as soon as you've arrived up, exhale, start your flow back down. On your hamstrings before you inhale all the way back up. You can do that another time. Exhale all the way down. Going all the way back up again. This time going over to the side. So you're going to take your hand into your wrist, lift up, pull over. Look to the ceiling, pull your arm back. Bend into it. So you're making a banana shape. Stick that hip out a little bit further. Keep pulling up with that arm. Your inside foot might even get really light, might even lift a little bit. Big stretch along the whole side body. If you don't feel it all the way up, try leaning a little bit back in your upper body. Inhale back to center. Switching hands. Pull up, then pull over. Shift your hip out. Shift your gaze up. Pull your arm back and keep breathing. Inhale, come back up, taking a slow forward fold. Exhale, softening a strong belly. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank. We're going to do a little pigeon flow, okay? So it's a lot of upper body work, so nice and strong in the belly, and if you need to use a chair at the table, use a chair at the table. Okay, we're going to take right knee in, land shin like we would in a half pigeon. So your shin comes across your mat, so your knee is by your wrist, shin is coming across, you feel that half pigeon, right? But we're not coming down on this one, we're just taking a breath, then we're going to send it back. We're going to take the other side in, land the shin, okay? Sink into it enough where your pelvis is going down and back so that you can feel that side hip area. Then we're going to go back. Okay? Belly needs to stay strong the whole time. We're just going to do a couple of these because I remember this one's a gentle punch. Gentle, 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 right? Okay? So don't go past what you need. But it is a fun flow once you get into it. Okay? If you need to, you can go up into a downward facing dog instead of just the plank pose. That's going to actually make it a little easier. So when you go up, you go all the way to down dog. Add in a breath here that creates a rest. And then exhale forward into the pigeon. Okay. Going back up. And coming back down. There you go, that's gentle. All right. Couple more. Okay. Just make sure that when you land in it, you feel it. Before you go back up, you want to make sure you feel the target area, which is that outer hip, one of the areas. Okay, last one here. So we started with the right knee forward. We're going to end with the left knee forward. Okay, shift back up to down dog. Walk this one out. Walk your feet forward, forward fold. While you're here, take your blocks, make sure they're in front of the mat. Find an inhale for a halfway lift. And exhale for a fold. An inhale all the way up. Okay, we're stretching over to the side again. Take your wrist into your hand, pull up, pull over. We're not staying as long this time. We're going right back on the inhale. Switching wrists to pull up, pull over. Inhale, come back to center, release your arms down, roll your shoulders back. Okay. Taking a forward fold, inhaling arms up, exhaling to fold. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold. All the way up with the inhale, hands to heart on the exhale. Good, inhale, right knee up, roll in. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, release to an airplane. Exhale, step your back foot back down your mat. Bring your hands back to your heart center. We're taking a warrior one stance with the back foot, so check this at 45. Okay, sink a little deeper. Push into your front foot, and you want to stretch the psoas too. So when you press into your back foot, see if you can lengthen up through your left hip point and find this as your pivot point. Inhale, bring your arms up. Send your thumbs back. Reach your fingers back, especially on the left side. So from your left foot crease, all the way up the left side, lots of length along the front line. One more breath here. Then as you inhale, come back to neutral. Sink back into that front knee. You would have lost some, and that's fine. We're going to really activate through the front foot. So exhale, sink deeper and heavier onto that front foot. Push your heel into your mat, like we're trying to push your heel towards the center of the room. Hands are going to come to heart center. We're going to take a twist here, so make sure that you've got wide enough stance for balance. Inhale, lengthen through the crown. Exhale, twist to the right. Take your right elbow to the knee if it'll go. Okay? If it doesn't go, don't worry about it. Just keep twisting to the right as much as you can. See if you can pull your left hip forward and your left shoulder more in line with your right knee. You're going to exhale, unwind. Land the hands, step back, down dog, walk it out. In all of our dogs today, when we're walking them out, let's make sure that we're really rolling through the hips as much as you can. Walk your feet forward, forward, forward. Inhale, half a lift. Exhale. All the way up on the inhale. Hands to heart on the exhale. Keep going, moving. Okay. Inhale, right or left knee up. One again. We're going to step it down. Inhale up for airplane. Exhale, land warrior one feet. Inhale, draw your arms up. Exhale, press into the feet. Widen the stance. Okay. Inhale, lengthen up mostly on the right side. So anchor your mind to your right back foot. Lift up from there, especially through your right front hip point. Okay. Send your thumbs back and your gaze up if you can. Take a nice big breath in and let that expand the space that we're targeting. Inhale, come to neutral. Exhale, hands to heart. Lengthen on your inhale, hinge forward on your exhale. Walk that front foot forward if you need to. Get heavy on it. Activate your glute. When you're ready with the long spine, you can exhale and twist, belly towards thigh. Release back to center. Take your hands down, step back, down dog, walk it out. Twisting through the hips. Walking it out, then we're going to take one leg up at a time. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bring it down. Walk your feet forward, forward, forward. Inhale for half a lift. Exhale for fold. All the way up the inhale. Take inside. Reach for the wrist. Pull up. Pull over. Let's see how deep we can go. So we've done this one a couple of times now. Send that hip right up to the side. Maybe your inside leg bends so that you've got more arch here. Inhale, come up. Switch hands, lift up. Pull over, lean into it. Inhale, come up. Snow angel your arms down, roll for your shoulders. Land your hands at your side, Tadasana. Close your eyes, sink through your feet. Roll through your thighs. Bring it up through your belly. Cross your chest, down the length of your arms. Through your crown. Inhale, arms come up slow. Exhale, slow forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank. We're going to take it back to that little pigeon flow. So as you inhale, bring right knee to wrist, and right knee in, land it. Okay, this time we're going to add a little extra. As you inhale, push up, get as tall and high as you can. As you exhale, sink your pelvis back and down as you can. You're going to inhale, lift up, back to down dog, walk it out. Then left knee comes forward. Send your pelvis back, lift up through your chest. Shifting back, down dog. We're going to take this leg out to the side again. So now you're going to inhale, bring your right knee in. Exhale, extend the pinky edge out to the left, long edge of your mat. And you're going to start to sink into it. So maybe your feet both start to slide away so that your hip can come down even lower. Good. Okay. Option. Nope, let's just stay right here. Nope. Option. Maybe you want to lift up the top hand. Take your knees down. Okay, you're going to exhale, bring the hand back down. Slide the knee back in. Shift back to down dog. Walk it. Left knee comes in. Slide the pinky edge out to the right. Let your feet slide away from you so you can sink the hip down. Take a couple of breaths here. Belly is strong, hip is stretching, crown is long. Engage through the left hand, so maybe you can inhale with the right arm up. Exhale to bring it back. Inhale, slide the leg in. Exhale, down dog, walk it out. You're going to take knees wide, toes together for an extended child's pose. Sit back to your heels, lengthen through your front body. Okay, we're still working the hips here, so as you inhale, tilt your sit bones up towards the back, top of the room. Take this one over to the side again. So as you exhale, walk your upper body to the right. Anchor your left hand and pull length in a bow shape all the way from the pinky finger along the side to your hip. Exhale, walk yourself to center. Stay for the inhale, lengthening. Next exhale, you can walk over to the other side, walk to the left, anchor the right hand. Use that grip to pull the bow shape and the length through your right side. All the way to your hip. Exhale back to center. Inhale, come up, keep your knees wide. Okay. I want you to be really gentle with your knees, so take this one only if it feels okay. We're going to start to come forward into a plank-ish, a high plank. Okay. Sometimes getting there is easier than getting out, so be careful of your kneecaps. We're going to shift yourself back. You have to push into your hands so there's not as much pressure on your knees. Shift yourself back, hips back to heels, child's pose. Inhale back up to all fours. Walk your knees back underneath your hips. We're going to flossing this time. As you inhale, come forward. As you exhale, come back. If you want to start to build that upper body strength, you can add in the little mini chaturanga here. So as you inhale, come forward. Exhale, bend your elbows, your chest comes down. Bring them back up and exhale back. If you're taking that option, you don't have to go all the way down. You can go just a little bit, right? So always stay in a place where your belly is still going to be able to keep the integrity and the strength. And making sure that when you're bending your elbows, this one's about the triceps. So bend your elbows so that they come in towards your rib cages, not out towards your neck. Okay, last one here, we're gonna land in a child's pose. This time traditional if you can. Knees are together, arms are gonna come back down by the sides. Give your wrists a break. Tuck your chin, let your shoulders roll forward. Inhale and come up onto all fours. Tuck the toes, down dog, walk it. When you're ready, right leg rises, one-legged dog. We're taking this one into fire hydrant. Bend your knee, then stack your hips. Feel that big stretch from the armpit through the front hip to the knee. Then exhale, close the hip, land the foot. Inhale, send the left leg up. Bend the knee, open it up, fire hydrant pose. Exhale, bend it back in. Walk your dog, then walk your feet forward, forward, forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward. All the way up when you're in the hip. Taking that side bend again. Take your wrist into your hand, pull up and pull over. Lean into it. Let's see if you can get a little deeper into it, even if you have to bring your right foot all the way up forward. Inhale, come up. Switching sides, pull up, then pull over, then lean into it. Inhale when you come up, release your arms down, roll your shoulders back. Find your Shavasana. Close your eyes, anchor through your feet, settle through your knees, roll through your thighs, ground down. Engagement up through the core, across the chest, down the arms. Length up through neck and crown, tall and strong, grounded and steady. Re-engage your legs if you've lost it. Re-engage your belly, your chest, your arms, and your crown. We're going to take just the right arm up. Inhale, bring it up. Left arm is coming around back for a half bind. Reach your right arm over. Keep your left shoulder tracking down. And then if you can, stick your right hip out. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, bring the arm down. Release them both. Roll the shoulders out. Land your palms facing forward. Find your Tadasana. Eyes are closed. Body is strong. Completely tuned in. Grounded down. Lengthened up. Engaged throughout. Inhale, left arm comes up. Right arm takes the half bind as you hinge over to the right. Let the left hip out. Inhale to come up. Release, roll the shoulders. Land the hands, Tadasana. Slow rise up, both hands. Exhale, slow flow down. Land your hands, they're either on your blocks or on the mat, so that the hands are nice and flat. So we can inhale, lift right leg up. Good. Okay. And you're gonna see if maybe you can hover your hands. And bring them back. Resting. Okay, exhale, bring your hands to the mat. Your foot back down. Inhale, send the other leg up. Find your balance, find your steady. Make sure that leg feels active. Okay? Heels engaged, and then maybe hover the hands. 2 more breaths here. Okay. Then land your hands, land your foot. Inhale, come up for a halfway lift. Exhale for a fold. Shift your blocks off to the side and inhale all the way up. Okay. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, right knee up. We're going to find a lunge this time. Exhale, step your foot forward. Okay. Inhale, get long forward, let your back foot slide back down the mat. Until you feel that pull in your psoas. So keep sliding it back as far as you need to until you feel a pull in your front of your back leg. Good stuff. We're going to release the arms back up towards the ceiling. Okay. Engage your shoulder blades onto your back. Turn your pinkies in. Keep those arms plugged into the sockets. Good. Sink a little deeper into that front knee. Now push the ball of the back foot into the mat so that you are pulling your left hip point forward and you feel a good stretch along the front of your backside. Good. Okay, we're going to bring hands to heart center. We're going back into that twist. Bring your weight forward. Shift your twist to the right. Okay. We're going to take this one down. So maybe your left hand comes down to the mat and your right hand comes to your knee. We're going to open this one up. Inhale, take your right arm up towards the ceiling. Gaze follows. Keep your right knee tracking with the rest of your body with your hip. Don't let it fall out. That's where you're going to feel that hip that we're stretching right there. Maybe you're going to take a half line to add into the upper body. Roll your top shoulder, gaze towards the ceiling. Keep pulling your right knee in towards your body and your right hip out towards the edge of your mat. That's where you're going to find the stretch there. Inhale, release the half bind. Exhale, plant the hand down, step back, down dog, walk it out. Walking your feet forward when you're ready, forward, forward. Okay, let's take a minute and make sure that we find the hamstring. So if you need a little bit of extra, then use your hands, your forearms to give yourself that resistance. Crown of the head tracking down towards the toes. Then soft knees, strong belly, inhale all the way up. Hands to heart. Give yourself some space for your lunge. We're going to inhale, left knee up. Opportunity to roll the ankle. Exhale, step it down. Slide your back foot down your mat. All 10 toes are facing forward for this one if you can. Good stuff. When you start to feel it, push into it, lean into it, find it. You're going to release the hands up. Shoulders engaged, pinkies turned in, good stuff. Crown of the head is active, just like in Tadasana. There's length between the heels of the feet and the crown of the head. You're sinking down and you feel that pull. You're reaching up and back. The whole right side, front line, nice pull. Exhale, we're coming back to hands to heart center. Inhale, come forward a little bit. Exhale, twist to the left. Then maybe drop the bottom hand down, extend the top hand up. Notice if you feel your hip right here. Notice if your knee followed with you. Keep it out. Keep it in, sorry. Take the half bind if you're going to take it. Open up even more through the shoulder, but focus on that hip. How can you move your legs so you feel more stretch in the outer front hip? Inhale, release the half bind. Exhale, both hands to the mat. Step back, down dog, walk it out. And inhale, right leg up, one-legged dog. Bend the knee, open it up. Fire hydrant pose. And if you want to take this one into a wild thing, keep going until your foot lands on the floor beside you. Inhale, reach forward towards the edge of the room. If you take it wild thing, you're gonna exhale, come back over. We're all gonna meet for a pigeon pose. So take your right knee into right wrist. Okay. Take figure 4 as the alternative if this is not good for your knees. Okay. Start walking your back leg as far back as you can. Then walk your hands towards your hips. Keep sending that back leg down, checking that both thighs are parallel with the long edge of the mat. Second stage.
Good little scoop bottle.
I had one in my bag before. Yeah, I'll get one again. There we go, yeah. All right, so we're gonna press into the back foot. So your back knee might even lift. So as you press length through your, good length there. If you need more length, okay, to get a deeper stretch, then add your blocks. The higher up you can get, the more stretch you have the opportunity to find, right? So with my left foot anchored onto the mat, I'm pulling my left hip point forward and I'm lifting my chest higher. It feels so good. The inhale is where you find the length. The exhale, you lean into it. Okay? We're gonna exhale, land the back knee. Draw length, so crown and head away from heels. If you're already feeling something in your right outer hip, that's what we're aiming for. Okay? If you don't feel a lot, if you have a lot of room in this pose, the way to get more is to bring your shin more parallel with the front edge of your mat. Okay? So you don't want to twist out your knee, you want to still be careful. But if you feel like you need a little bit more in this one, bring your shin forward. You still want to support your right buttock. Okay? So we want to have scissors at the hips. Keep length through your spine, all the way through your crown as you come down. If you brought your front foot forward a little bit, for me, I have to hold on to it. So I lace my hands around my foot, around my shin. Now the key is finding ease here. So there's a lot of things going on. I want you to think about releasing any tension from your hips. And a lot of times that means adding in a prop. And then notice if you were able to release tension from your hips, it may have just referred up to your chest. And I want you to try to find some ease there. I really love to use the bolster in this pose. Okay, so if you track your bolster along your shin, just gives you something to land on. Yeah. Yeah. So track. So a couple ways. If your shin is in, Linda, try it like this. Linda, try it. So because your shin is down like this, take your bolster on an angle, and then you can really hug it.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah,
Is that better?
Yep. Thank you.
You're welcome. And you're closing your eyes, and you're just finding rest in this pose. Mary, remember you can put your block underneath your foot to hold it up if you want to. You don't have to hold it. I'm still sick, so I'm staying away from everybody today. I'm not running over to help people. I'm holding this one a little longer today because it is absolutely our target area, but if you are feeling like it's too much, then you can reduce the depth. You can come up a little higher. You can change the angle of your shin. Okay. Most importantly, I want you to be checking in that you're still breathing, your face and your jaw isn't clenched. We're going to take our last breath here. And then be slow as you make your way up. That's a long time there. Make your way to sitting on your way up. Shift your cock away. I'm taking you into a twist from here too. So you're going to take your back leg and bring it around. And I usually walk this one out first. Okay, so same idea as we did at the beginning of the practice, but this time you have both heels in if you can. If that's too much on this bottom leg, just straighten it out. I'm going to sit up nice and tall. Twist belly towards thigh. So most of us are going to be twisting to the left. Remembering that this elbow or hand or whatever you have on your shin, on your knee, use it to pull your leg, your knee, towards your armpit. Okay, and also remember that it's available to help pull that shoulder blade away from the spine and create a stretch. There too. Exhale, come back to center. Taking us into deer pose. So you're unwinding your legs. Let's rinse that out a little bit. Just cuddle it out. Okay. And then I'm still using right leg forward. Okay, so this time you're going to see if you can get your shin to line up parallel with the front edge of your mat. We're taking the other leg out so that your thigh is parallel to your front shin, and your back leg is parallel to your mat. That's a direction, right? So, okay. The knee pads, I wish I had mine, are great underneath your ankles in this one, okay? Or even like a knee pad underneath a knee and ankles. So you're gonna sit up nice and tall. We're going to flex that front foot and maybe come down over it. Okay, so as much as you can, you're coming down straight over your shin. But if it's a little to the side, don't worry, but the intention is to get straight over. We're going to inhale, sit up. Okay, while we're here, I'm going to get into this little space. So right now there's a triangle between the mat and your groin. So we're going to see about shifting that right knee out a little further, kind of sinking that space in. Don't push it too much, just be soft and gentle. Try to relax your feet.
Right, left knee.
Left knee, yeah.
Sorry,
Did I say it? Yeah. I can't believe I've been doing this so many years. And I
It
still get
doesn't,
the
well,
lesson.
no, it doesn't take much confusing.
All right. Good stuff. Okay. Anyway, we're just kind of leaning into that side gently. And then we're going to pull it in, draw this leg forward. We're going to pedal both legs out. We're going to do all those things again. We're just going to do them backwards. So we're going to take deer pose first. This time you have your left leg forward or the opposite. Don't put your head forward. Okay, if this is too much, whenever we're doing a deep hip opener, if you raise your hips, it's easier. So if you want a variation that's a little gentler, then you just sit up on your bolster, and then it's not as intense. Other than that, you're going to sit up tall and come forward. See if you can get, okay, so try to get your thigh, your front thigh parallel with the long edge of your mat. So you might have to scooch over to the side a little bit, but the more of a right angle, we have a triple 90 is what I'm trying to get you there, then that's going to get you deeper into it, if you need deeper. Same with the back leg, I've got a triple 90, and double 90. Sit up tall, and lean into it. Before we transition, I want you to try to get into that little triangle space. So just sitting up, gently leaning over. It's like you're trying to let gravity pull this leg down. We're going to sit up tall. We're going to take this back leg around. Take the heels in if you can. Okay, both buttocks on the mat if you can. Okay. There you go. And like I said, if it doesn't, if both don't go, it's all good. We got it, okay? Sit up tall. Find your twist. Okay. Hug your knee in. Make sure that you feel it in our target areas. Exhale, come out of it. We're going to go right into our pigeon. Okay, so you're going to take your back leg down your mat, shift up and over, or you're going into figure 4, other side. For me today, I'm honoring my body and I'm remembering, I don't feel like stretching because I've got achy joints from this cold. So I am taking my bolster and I'm giving myself some love. So sitting up nice and tall, we're going to stretch it out first. Hold on. Okay. Walk your hands close to your body. Push into your back foot. Pull your front hip point forward. Okay. Get as high as you can so that you let that hip sink and stretch. Keep breathing. And land the knee, relax the legs. Pull in whatever props you think you're going to use. Keep that length and then come into it. We've got 3 more breaths here. And slowly rise up. Okay, we're just shifting to all fours from this one, circles for the hips. When you're ready to move on to your back, let's make sure, so we are getting into our ending series. I'm gonna give us a supine twist first, but we do that with the strap sometimes too, so you can have the option. Okay, so get my strap. And I'll help you straighten it. Always making sure that your strap doesn't have any pins in it. Okay, so we're gonna take the twist first because I want to make sure I don't run out of time on that one. Okay, so if you are gonna need any extra support, put your bolster, whatever you're gonna use on the side. Okay. So we'll find feet up and then go right into the strap around either the left, left foot up, right shoulder for the strap. Left foot, right shoulder. No, left foot, right shoulder, yeah. Arm out. Anchor yourself with the other arm out if you can or need to. And then slowly start to bring your foot down to the side. Try to find that magic space. Okay? Today I'm going to bring you into one it's more along the lines of cat pulling tail. Okay, so first I want you to find your ease, your relax here. You found that space where you're flat across your upper back, your arms are out to the sides easily. You've got that perfect balance between your foot and your arm. And then if you want to add something here, you could take your left hand and reach for your other foot. Okay, so left hand, right foot from underneath. Keep breathing. Okay, if this is a tight space for you, you might have to lay off a little bit. Last 2 or 3 breaths here. Long time on this side, but this is your IT band and it means a long time. And when we're ready to come out, it's going to be nice and slow. If you took your bottom foot and let it go, straighten it back out. You can take a bend into the top knee so that you can bring it over. Land your feet, wiggle through the hips, windshield washers to release this. You're using your prop, an extra prop to the left. And then we're going to take right foot, left shoulder, arms out. And down when you're ready. And then maybe deciding if you're going to take it into cat pulling tail-ish. Sliding your right arm down. Find your foot. Remembering to find the ease. Where can you soften? Need to let go a little bit. 3 more breaths. And then you can release the one leg. Release the strap as you bring yourself back over. Find center. Wiggle it out. We have time, just barely. Good if I go 10 minutes over. Anyone struggle with that? 10 minutes? Okay. Let's take the legs up then. Right. Is that good?
With the strap? Or-
Yeah, with the strap. Yep, yep. When my playlist ended, I'm like, what do you mean? That was an hour and a half ago. We still have lots to go. I messed up my timer. Just not having my phone right beside me is a challenge, I'll say that. Alright, so remember, strap is going around the back of your skull, or remember you've got that option for your arms too, if you prefer that one. Okay. So, back of the skull is nice because your arms can come down by the sides. Okay. But around the wrists or the elbows, that's a nice one too. It helps your upper back land, opens up your shoulders. So take whichever option feels right today. And you're just breathing. Follow your belly as it rises up and down. Scan through your body and feel, notice where everything is. Where your feet are, where your hands are. Take 3 more breaths here. And start to sink your knees down to your chest. And release your strap. And take some rocks side to side, massage your spine. But then let's bring the massage down. If you take circles with your knees, then the massage comes down to your low back. And if you make them wide enough, you can get into your glutes on the sides. And then when you're ready, make your way into Shavasana. Using whatever props you're going to use for comfort. taking up as much or as little space as you like. This is just for you. Let your arms land wherever is comfortable and take a moment to push away any props or items that you can sense near you. Let go at your ankles. Let your feet just flop. Your legs have landed wherever. And all of this space is here for you to just rest. Let your mind clear of any other intentions. And perhaps just bring the word rest to your mind. And send that intention down the rest of your body. Bring a sense of rest across your forehead, your brow, bridge of your nose, into the sockets of your eyes. See if you can rest your eyeballs, your irises, and your pupils. Notice if there's any rest available for eyelids and eyelashes. Along the bones of your cheeks, along your jaw, across to your lips, resting the top lip and the bottom lip. So if you can bring that feeling of rest to the tip of your nose, along the bridge of your nose. See if you can now bring that up through the crown of your head. Feel the sense of rest and ease around the whole top of your head. Bring it down to the bottom parts of your skull. Down through your neck. Across your throat. And come down and let your shoulders truly rest on the mat. Arms are heavy. Hands are rested. Feel that sensation of pure rest in the center of your chest. And it spread out throughout your rib cage, down towards your belly, your hips. Feel a rest in your low back, throughout the legs, to the heels, soles of feet. Everything just there and resting. Your whole body, all at once, perfectly comfortable, feeling perfectly rested. Notice how that makes you feel in your mind when your body needs nothing from you. It is perfectly comfortable, just resting. Your mind can take a break. Let your mind float off and away from your body. For bring it into a place that feels restful for your mind. Maybe it's a space that has absolutely nothing in it. Maybe it's a beautiful garden. Maybe it's some other place where you feel perfectly at ease. Place where you could nap, do nothing. Now bring yourself back down and reconnect with your physical body as it is here in this room. The breath coming in and out. The feeling of your mat beneath you. And the skin being touched by the air. You can take movement with your fingers and your toes. Maybe through wrists and elbows. And gradually make your way onto your side, whichever one feels best today. Pull yourself into fetal pose. You know, this shape can still feel quite restful. Your mind is fully awake, and you are fully tuned into your body. You can take an opportunity to set an intention for the day, or just have a moment with yourself. And then when you're ready, you draw yourself to seated. Keep your hands to your heart center. Sit up tall. Remind yourself that breathing in big and full through your whole front torso is good for you any time of the day. Letting that exhale, let any stress or tension slide down your back and away as you ground down is a tool to use at any time. And for now, we'll take our forehead, our hands to our forehead, and close practice. Namaste. Alright, did that get into your hip? Okay, good. Good.
That's awesome. Yes. Do more of that.
It's good. All of that's good. All of that is, yeah, really good for that. Wonderful. Any questions? I'm just starting to feel a little more. Just a little bit. I felt like today was a rush in. This room was full of tables. They had a baby shower in here. So when I came in, it was just.
That's not fair to you, Sean, because now you're paying for the space.
I know.
It's, and then, yeah.
I know. Before it was different because that was just
the staff having a
Yeah.
shower.
Yeah.
Right? They
Yeah.
should clean up after themselves.
Well, they did come up and help me with the tables because I couldn't do it in time.
No, you can't move that one by yourself.
No, yeah, well, even no, it wasn't just that one. They're all the tables and chairs from the Red House were in here.
Oh, well. Yeah, no, that's not fair at all. No, you rent the space, it should be ready to go, and it should be swept.
Well, I did negotiate a better deal if I sweep it.
Oh.
But because the tables are here, I had to do a quick sweep.
Yeah, well, that was more than just what you swept out when I first came in. That wasn't just from Sean.
Right. Yeah.
That was, a week's accumulation of dust coming in from them.
Yeah.
Sean, do you have change?
I think so, yep. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna manage all of that right now.
That thing does stay on the whole time, eh?
But,
Okay.